Hello everyone, this is Nessa Lady V Genie Creations. Hey, listen, stay safe, keep your mask on. I got a piece of advice to tell you guys. Whenever you are in a position that you have supervision over others, meaning you could be a leader, you could be a supervisor, you could be a manager, you could be a chairperson, you could be the CEO, you can be a VP, you can be the president, you could be the secretary. It doesn't matter what position that you are holding. When you in that position, you have to be professional at all times. That means you cannot walk around cursing people out. You cannot walk around jumping in people's faces. You cannot be walking around checking people like you're their parent. You cannot be walking around being disrespectful in any manner. When you be a professional, sometimes you got to take that, ball it up, swallow it, shut up, use your ears and listen. Sometimes you can't address everything that you're told. And I'm going to say this, because people are in these positions. When you co-signing on people's BS, you're co-signing on their unprofessionalism, you're co-signing on their bullshit, the fuckery is really serious. So when I'm saying to you, staying professional in these positions, you have to swallow some things that come your way. You can't walk around policing people because you feel like your authority gives you that right. That's not what it's there for. You got to know what your position stands for. Either you're a negotiator, and if you're definitely not on payroll, then you definitely can't fit that prescription to be that boss. Understand when it is a time to step up. Understand when it's a time to step down, and understand when it's a time to listen. You just cannot, and I'm going to say this, you cannot walk up to people and just spontaneously act like you a thug. Because half the time people are not thugs, and they think that sitting in positions will give them the credentials and credit that they are that person, they're that boss, they're above everybody, and that's not what it is. That is not what them positions supposed to hold. And yes, I am making a comment on it. Being in highly positions, you have to be professional at all given times. And if you step out of character, it's all right to come back and say, you know what, I was a little out of order, I was out of line, I was unprofessional, and I should have handled it a different way. But when you are in the position to correct it and you decide that you're not going to correct it, you're just as guilty. Someone told me there's two sides to a story. When you're dealing with me, it's two sides to the story, and it's the truth, and it's the video. Okay? So when you got people you don't encounter with, you don't have problems with, don't think people walking around with a chip on their shoulder, because everybody's not. Everybody has other issues that they have to address. Life. Trust me. Running across some people, your mind ain't even on that. And people don't understand that. They think because they hold in positions that they have the authority to say what they want, behave the way they want, come at people the way they want, scream, holler, put their hand in your face. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. Because don't forget, every buckle that buckle can trickle down. That is not what you're supposed to do. And when you're dealing with people and you're dealing and you in a position that you're dealing with the public, or you're dealing with people in general, you need to be professional. You need to know how to talk. You need to know how to write. You need to know how to read. You need to know how to understand, comprehend. You cannot walk around here acting like everybody is part of your clan and you above them and you better than them. Don't think because one person you don't feel the need to like, everybody's in that same position, and that's not what it is. So I say to people, when you're in these positions, just be professional, learn to communicate, and don't co-sign on people when you know they're wrong. Because I'm going to say this, 90% of the time, if you got 1 million people saying the same things, and then you triggering the energy to you, guess what happens? You look just as bad as they do. So make sure you understand communication is the key. Bye. I had to say what I needed to say. Real talk. Because some people never had jobs, never been to school, never had training, never had somebody to tell them right from wrong. So when it's broken down to them, they don't understand that they're wrong. They can't apologize when they're wrong because they're so busy being wrong and they think it's the right way. Teach them from the time they grow up. When the baby come out and they go to swing on you, you say, no, no, baby, no, no. That's where it starts at. Bye.